Hey! We're just testing the camera. We're testing the frame. Hey, Angelina. You want to be in the shot? You want to be in the shot? Yeah? No. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
No way. I don't see myself.
What's up, family? How you doing? Oh my god, welcome to another video. A hot topic today. Hey, Amani. Say hello. Amani's super hungry. We just came back from work. But hey, listen. Way more important than eating. Way more important than saying hi to this little kiddo right here. Hey, Angelina. Hey. Or saying hi to this beast right here. The monster. Cookie Monster. Hey, better than all that, you guys are a priority. I've been getting this question so many times, especially this week. Oh my god, everyone is obsessed with the embassy interview, US embassy interview. Oh my god, the light is bad right here. Let me go to the other side. And hey, your boy here is to answer your questions. But listen, first, let's be real for a second. I wrote a book, right? A Filipino nurse, Filipina that made it to the United States. All questions answered. Every step in the process has been answered. You name it, from embassy interview to I-140 to DS-260 to agencies. I mean, to whatever, you name it. Everything in the American journey from the time you start thinking about getting into nursing until the time you arrive to the United States. It's all in one book. Just go get my book. $18.99. Nothing compared to the information in there. That's that's 11-year journey. Can you freaking believe that? We're sharing this content with you guys to help you figure it out. If you want to know a little bit about your future, well, get that book. Support your boy and get that book. Now, let's move into the topic. US Embassy interview. I mean, I remember that day very well. Crystal clear. When I went to my US Embassy interview, oh my god, look at the background. Let me see. Zoom this a little bit. Yeah, I think. No. Yeah, I think this is better, even though that area is a little bit cluttered, but it's alright. I remember that day as if it was yesterday. I booked the earliest appointment and it was 8 a.m. I went to the embassy. They don't allow any phones, any keys, anything metal. Even your Apple Watch, smart watches, they do not allow it. So I left everything in the car keys. I went with my car keys and with the envelope that Avant sent it to you to take to the embassy. So I went there. Security checks. Yes, they do physical assessment head to toe. They pat you everywhere. Even your... Oh, by the way, we've got this package in the mail. Oh my god, I was so excited for this. I ordered this package 2 months ago and finally it's here. And your boy gonna open it in the next video maybe. I'm gonna use this for the police department lip sync video. Stay tuned for that. We're gonna shoot it this next Monday. Alright, I get distracted all the time. ADD, don't tell anyone about it. Alright, so I went, they checked me and everything. There's a long queue. We went inside. You give them your keys, your documents, you give them everything. Even if you're wearing a belt, you have to take it off, put it in that box. They will check everything under X-ray and then they will give you a number. You take that number and you go inside to the embassy. Inside the building, there's a long set of chairs. Choose one, sit on it, wait for your number. They called my number, I went to the window. There's a glass that separates you from the employee and then you put your documents like under the glass. Well, I didn't do that. I said hello. He said, give me your passport. I gave him my passport. He started asking questions about my career, where do I work, how long I've been working, you know, logistics. And then he started talking about family, are you married, how many kids you have. And then he started asking me about my travels, where did you travel before. I mean, if you've had a B1, B2 visa, same set of questions. They ask everything. And then they ask you about your employer. For instance, my employer was Avant Healthcare Professionals. So they asked me about Avant. Where are the headquarters? How long have you been working with them? When was the initial contract? And where are you going? So I said, I'm going to their headquarters in Castleberry, Orlando. And then he said, oh, you're not going to a hospital? I said, no, they are my employer. And once I get my visa, then they'll start looking for jobs for me. they will assign me to a specific state, a specific employer. And then that raised red flags. They don't like that at all. They want your end destination. Well, I said, this is how they work, this is what I have. Then he put everything in the system. Then he asked me about their taxes from the year of 2016. Then I wanted to give him all the envelope and he said, no, just give me that particular paper. Then I looked for the paper and I gave it to him. Then he asked for some other documents like the contract with Avant, visa screen, marriage certificate, and some other civil documents. I provided all that, all from under the window. I thought they're gonna ask me a bunch of questions about Noah because he was born in the United States, but one question and that's it. Where was he born? United States. Give me his passport. There you go, sir. And then he said, thank you. Take a seat. Wait for your number. You're gonna go through that door. I said, thank you, sir. I went and sat in my seat, waited and waited and waited.
2 hours later.
Yes, 2 hours later, they called my number. There is a wooden door you cannot see through. So I knocked on the door and I pulled the handle and went inside. Me, Amani, and Jude. We went inside. It looks like an interrogation room. There's a plexiglass and the counselor is sitting on the other side. She's a lady, mid-30s. So we sat on a couple of chairs. She asked the same questions but very brief. What do you do? When did you start nursing? Where did you work before? How long have you known this beautiful lady? And what are the name of your kids? Where were they born? And their birth dates. That's it. Then she said, raise your right hand and read that oath on that A4 document on the wall. And then I stood up, rose my right hand, and I read that oath to the T. Don't ask me what's in that oath, because I don't freaking remember. I just read the words, I just did what I was told, period. And then Amani did the same thing. Basically what the oath says that you're gonna be a lawful abiding citizen, you're gonna protect the law, you're gonna abide by the law, you're not gonna do prostitution or drugs. I mean, basically that's what it says, but I don't freaking remember it exactly. And then the counselor said, rejected. And we were like, what? Basically, the taxes from our employer were outdated. The document they provided was from 2015, and we needed the updated documents from 2016 to make sure that they paid their taxes. Then I was like, ugh! I went outside, texted Avant, what the? And then they said, oops. But they sent me the updated Avant documents within like 3 days via FedEx or a week maximum. So when I got the documents, I took them back to the embassy. They said you can deliver them any Wednesday or Thursday from this time to that time. When I got the documents, as soon as possible, I delivered them. And then after like a week or so, they gave me a call and said, Mabruk. Yes, Mabruk. The employees over there actually speaks Arabic, so she said, congratulations, you got your visa, you can come and pick it up in that date. So I went there, picked up my visa, and instantly took a photo of the visa and emailed it to Avant so that they will directly, immediately start looking for employers for me, because I was so excited. 4 days later, they called me for an interview. Yes. 4 days, they called me, they said, there's an employer who's interested in your skills and resume and would like to interview you. But that will be for a different video, and I will tell you exactly what happened from the time they called me for an interview till the time I did the interview and all the preparations in between. But if you want to know everything and anything about your American dream, how it will look like, all the transition periods, and how long every period is gonna take, buy my book. There's a link down below in the description box. First link in the description box. Go buy my book, support your boy. Until next time, be an alpha slice.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard, 'cause you're in my space and now